Hi, my name is Esther and I'm from DBT 5B. My matrix number is 23 DBT 20F1018. So this is the molecular lab, and before entering the molecular lab, we are supposed to put all our belongings in this rack. All the bags and the water tumblers are not allowed to bring inside the lab. So come, let's see the other rules. Every waste is separated. So media waste will be put in here, broken glasses, contaminated waste will be non-contaminated waste area, and also the other back one more. So all the waste must be thrown based on their categories so that there won't be any cross contamination that happens in this lab. Next, no running full screen, because as you know that we are doing the experiment, so if you hit someone else, something might spill and there will be a very tragic things happen. So for our safety purpose, we are not allowed to run in this lab. Lab coat. So lab coat must be worn in this area. Whenever you are in this lab before start an experiment, you are supposed to wear a lab coat because this lab coat is a protective layer for your own body so that whenever spill happen, it won't touch your body and your skin won't have any. Okay. So safety first, keep this place clean and orderly. Okay. Keep this place clean and orderly means that whenever after or before, we need to keep this lab clean. Everything must be put in the original places. Whatever dirty things or rubbish has to be thrown away so that everything will be in orderly. So that next one, when next classes are using the lab, they can use this lab comfortably. No food allowed. Okay, so you are not allowed to eat or drink in this lab. Why is that so? Because when you eat something, you might get distracted. When you carry out an experiment, maybe your hand touches something, and then when you still eat together, you might eat that. So please don't. Yeah, so conclusion, please make sure, look at all the signs in this lab so that you will know what's a hazard in this lab. Safety. So, yeah. Okay, so this is the refrigerator. But of course, this refrigerator is not to store our own food, it's to store all those media and need to be stored in this refrigerator. So although it's spoiled, then you have another refrigerator there. So we can store it at the refrigerator. So all this room, the door needs to be closed. Okay, so that you won't have like you won't be able to go in this door without permission from your lab. Okay, finding that and also it has this lab safety rules here, so you can read through where to be appropriately. Means that whenever you are having your experiment, make sure you wear gloves or goggles, and even your lab clothes need to be wear all the time. No food and drink, as I mentioned just now. Handle glassware carefully, of course. When you are handling glassware, and you might hit it accidentally, and you might broken on the floor. So in case anything happens, make sure you handle that carefully so that it won't happen. Okay, so report any dangerous activity or situation, for example, when you carry out an experiment and something happened without you knowing it, so you need to inform the lab assistant or the lecturer so that they will know what is the next step to do. Identify hazardous materials, as I said just now. Make sure you know what are the hazards in this lab so that when you are doing your lab experiment, it won't happen anything. So use the smallest possible amount. All chemicals, because you need money to buy it, so make sure you don't waste any chemicals in this lab. Always wash your hands. As I mentioned just now, when you are doing the experiment, things might be touching in your hands because our hands is made of skins. So you might touch anything unconsciously. So make sure when you're done your experiment, wash your hands before you doing the stuff. Clean up your bench. As I said, we need to keep the lab clean at all times. Dispose waste appropriately. The bins over there, make sure you dispose based on the categories. So if you don't know, just ask. Okay, we can ask anything with our lecturers or even the lecture assistant. So we have this first aid kit in case any emergency happen, you can use it right away. So this is also the hazard. So make sure you know all of them. So we have the eye station, shower and eye station here. So if you accidentally touch your eyes or accidentally have a chemical fall on your body, you can use this station immediately. Okay, so since it's already end of the pandemic, of course, yet we still have to wear our mask and also have a distance socially. Okay. The refrigerator here and there. Okay. And this is the back. Maybe you can take a look at it so that when there's any fire happening, you can know where to use. When save yourself. Safety first. That's all. Thank you.
Good day, my name is Harshini Balasubramaniam. My matrix number is 23 DBT 20 F1043. I'm from DBT 5B. Today I'm going to introduce you to some of the mediums that are available in the molecular lab. Let's begin. This is potato dextrose broth. We also have potato dextrose agar. Basically, the function of a potato dextrose agar is used to cultivate yeast and mold. That potato dextrose agar can be supplemented with acid and antibiotics. This can inhibit the bacterial growth. The same goes to the potato dextrose broth. It helps for the cultivation of yeast and mold. The PDB, potato dextrose broth, has a very low pH, which automatically inhibits the bacterial cultivation. Now we are moving on to blood agar base. Blood agar base is an enriched medium. It is used to grow fastidious organisms and used to differentiate bacteria based on their hemolytic properties. Now we are looking at the EMB, eosin methylene blue. It is used for the detection and isolation of pathogenic enterobacteria. Now we are looking at the McConkey broth. We also have McConkey agar. It is used for the selective isolation and cultivation of coliforms in milk and water. This is the MRBP medium. It aids in the identification of enteric gram-negative bacilli, the MRBP medium. So we cannot inhale or open this broth simply or playfully because it's very poisonous and dangerous if you are inhaling the gas. Thank you, and that's all from me.
Hi, my name is Ang Yu Eun, and for today I was sharing with you about the apparatus in the bioprocess lab. So for this one, this is a sonicator and used to disrupt the cell or shower nucleic acid. And for the second, this is the vortex and used to mixing the laboratory samples in the test tube. And this is the precision balance and used to measure the weight of quantities up to 3 decimal points. So let me show you how to use the precision balance. So after on the power button, so we just wait until it arrives at 0, So we put the beaker on the precision balance. Okay, so this is the 6.60 gram and we tare it, and this is ready for use to measure the solvent. Okay, so now we are on the apparatus room. So let me show you what is the PCR. Okay, so this is the PCR. PCR is used to make the multiple copies of the segment of an DNA. So for the next this is the film cardboard, and this is to ensure the safety of the staff while working with the hazardous material by continuously delivering airflow away from the users. Okay, so for this one is the autoclave and use the steam under pressure to kill the harmful bacteria, the viruses, fungi, and the spores of the material. So next we'll continue with the Adil.
Okay, hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Adil bin Muhammad Anwar and I'm from class DBT 5H. So my metric number is 23DBT20F1016. So now I'm going to tell you how to use the latest in the bioprocess lab. So first of all, we use the analytical balance. So analytical balance is used to measure weight up to 4 decimal points. So make sure to close all the doors to avoid any airflow. And then next we have our pH meter. So pH meter is used to measure up the acidity and the alkalinity of the solution. So the next machine that we have in our bioprocess lab is shaker. So as you can see here, the shaker is used to mix, blend aggregate substances or in a tube or flask by shaking. And then, okay, the next one that we have in our bioprocess lab is hot plate. So hot plate is used to heat samples or speed up the chemical reactions. Okay, so the next one that we have in our bioprocess lab is the water bath. As you can see here, this is the water bath inside our lab. So the water is quite dirty because we have long using, and so the water bath is used to incubate samples at a constant temperature or for a long period of time. Okay, so next we have our fermentation room. So inside the fermentation room we have our twin bioreactor here. So as you can see, this is the bioreactor, and the bioreactor is used to ensure cell survival through adequate delivery of essential nutrients throughout the three-dimensional tissue engineering construct. So there is a lot of equipment and we need to have a skill to handle the bioreactor. Okay. So here we have our horizontal laminar flow cabinet, and the uses of laminar flow cabinet is to provide a particle-free or to create a particle-free environment and to protect the product inside. So that's all for me, and thank you for watching.